Guys, I'm a little bit on a nervous breakdown. Context. So a few days ago I've been to Paris for an event with BDK because they launched a new fragrance and they opened a new boutique as well. So it was magnificent. One of the best events I've ever been to, honestly. Like it was amazing. Great, okay, yeah. There was a photograph during the night that was taking picture of us. You know, I'm the kind of face that if you take photos of me as a photograph, it's a catastrophe, you know. I need 50 takes to look okay. Like today, like they send me a message and they're like, oh, here are your pictures taken by the photograph. And then they're like, oh, and by the way, you're featuring in Vogue. I love Vogue. Like I'm a big fan. I buy the magazine. So since I'm a teenager, you know, I love it big time. This was supposed to be one of the peak moments of my career, you know, my first feature in Vogue. I want to cry. This is my first picture in Vogue. Listen, I look like I did eat something very strange. I want to go to the bathroom, or I don't know. Like, I am a little bit dead inside. I didn't know it was that much showing on the outside.
Emotional damage.
Let's start this video with talking about very cheap fragrance that I absolutely love at the moment. I have new stuff I need to show you. Anyway, so I at the train station I've seen that there was retailing Fraginard, which is a very classic and very old actually fragrance house. And you know, the fragrances are reputed to be very qualitative for very affordable price, and because they are actually really natural, but they're also really good. I don't know, like I just love them, and honestly I always forget to review them, and I always forget that they are that good. And I actually had a love at first sight. I had a little bit of time, so I was like trying some fragrance. I smelled this. It's called Belle. At the end of the day, it's a neroli fragrance. And you're gonna be like, Clemence, I smell so much neroli. Why do you even talk to me about a neroli? So this is a neroli fragrance, so a mix between white flowers and orange. So that's neroli, really. So it smells like this. Some would say it's a little bit more feminine. Me, personally, I don't care. My boyfriend wears as much nerolis as me, and I think it's great. It smells a bit like baby powder as well, like you can relate to that, I guess. It has an ambery dry down, and this ambery dry down is really good. It's actually nearly honeyed, you know, like it smells like ambery vanilla-like, but resinous and slightly honeyed. It's so great because there's a huge contrast between the orange, juicy opening and this. And I actually really like it. Like it nearly feels like a sexy fragrance, but with citrus note. I am so surprised how long it stays on my skin. It's like very strong, actually. I absolutely love that. And you know those kind of fragrance where you feel a bit clean. It does also have a little bit of a tea-like smell that I absolutely love. I highly recommend you that. The ambery dry down is everything on that fragrance, I feel. Oh, I love that. I think I'm gonna wear that all spring long, that for sure. Next is the brand Adop Parfum. This is a French brand, so it's 100% French again. Now this video is not sponsored by my country. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Like today is like a breakdown, mental breakdown, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It happens, you know. It's all right. Oh dear. Like I bought 4, and it costed me 30 euros. So one is like 10 euros, and at the moment, if we buy 3, you can have 4. Amazing, right? Compared to the price, this is 10 euro for 30 milliliters. I never smelled a fragrance that was so detailed. Cuba Club is like a very spicy fragrance. It's nearly like you're in La Havana, you're having a cigar, you have a turtleneck, you're quite serious, you know, like you're a guy like this. Or if you want for a woman, you want something a bit sexy and serious, this is amazing. It's a bit boozy, like, you know, whiskey-like and stuff like that. Honestly, for the price, It's so good. It has so much personality and it has a sillage that is amazing and lasts. And you know, it's not those kind of fragrance that is so beast that you don't have something delicate. It feels still a bit natural. You know, even if it's cheap, you want to smell one ingredient after the other. You want to smell some kind of delicacy in the fragrance. One of the best things I've tried for that price. Big time. And they have like 150 plus fragrances in a range, you know. Some are actually insane. Vanilla Bourbon that smell like a proper vanilla, not sweet, so good. Like they have a hood, the hood that I took, that is a leathery, fiery hood for the price. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's gonna be synthetic. It's ridiculous. I'm definitely gonna wear that with another fragrance because I'm not usually wearing oud like this alone. I like to mix it with some gourmand scent, you know. I love a bit of layering like this. But it's amazing. Like they have this one, Love Mood, that smell a bit like Kilian Rolling in Love, to be honest. It's like almondish, white floral, so very sensual, you know, bewitching, addictive, slightly gourmand with the almond, and it's so good. I'm wearing. Okay, this is still me. I just changed. I'm still in a mental breakdown. It's the same day. Don't worry. It's just my microphone said bye-bye and there's no way I'm giving you a video without a microphone. I love you too much for this, guys. The next fragrances I wanted to talk about, I actually can't remember which fragrance I've talked. Woo! Okay, it's fine. I think I didn't talk about Lattafa fragrance. 2 videos ago, I did a full review on Lattafa fragrance. It was a good surprise. There's some things that are not really good and there's some things that are really good. Yara, first of all, see, I removed, you asked me to remove this in the middle that was not really pretty. Looking nice, looking beautiful. Yara is a marshmallow fragrance that is super girly, let's face it. It's nearly smelled for me like a beauty moisturizer, but like a flowery one. A bit girly, you know. But I love that, actually, this marshmallow smell. Okay, it's not really the most projecting of the collection, let's say. It's quite soft and delicate in projection, but I actually really like it. I actually wear it to go to bed because I feel comfy. Yeah, I love to wear fragrance to go to bed. You don't do that? Well, you're missing out. It's actually really nice. Wow. Actually wore it with other like more maybe umbery fragrance to give like a nice projection to it because I think it's lacking of that. But to be fair, on an everyday basis, I think it's just like a cuddly type of fragrance and I really like it. Yeah, for the price, 100% recommend to you guys. It's so great. Talking about Lattafa as well, I'm loving my Nebras. Like, it's the fragrance. By the way, I'm butchering the name of the fragrance. You guys all told me that on the comments of the last video. Even though I made the effort to ask Google Translate to tell me how it's pronounced, but Google has no clue of what it's doing. As bad on my pronunciation, apparently YouTube Translate is even worse. So I would put that to the bin. I'm listening to you guys. And don't hesitate to comment on those things. I always appreciate when the critic is constructive, especially on languages, because there's a lot of things to learn and I'm always happy to learn. So thank you so much. If you like Billie Eilish fragrance, Eilish, the first one, it smells a bit like white chocolate, you know, like very clean type of scent, cozy, fluffy, you're on a cloud, nearly, like it's super clean, but you have a little bit of a gourmand scent that is more like white chocolate rather than sweet, which is great. But to be honest, the Eilish, my only comment on this would be that the projection is ridiculous. It's medium longevity, so it's a bit annoying, even though I really like the fragrance, but this smells a bit like that. The start is exactly the same smell, and then some smell some red berries. So you need to enjoy red fruit. I know not everyone is a fan of that, me first, but actually on that fragrance, I really love it. I think it gives something that you take Billie Eilish and it's cozy, fluffy, elegance. You take this and you put it in there and you add some sexy vibe to it because it's powerful, it's powdery, more powdery definitely than Eilish. So I highly recommend. I actually love the fragrance. I wear it a lot. I got so many compliments for the price. Finally, my last one that I would recommend to you guys is White Tea Elizabeth Arden. Everybody knows White Tea from Elizabeth Arden, okay, but this is a twist on White Tea. It's Mandarin Blossom. So they did this collection here, and I don't know what you guys think of that bottle, but I really do think they are pretty cool. It looks really like a luxurious type of bottle, you know. I really like it. It's nice. So everybody knows white tea because if you're from the millennium generation or the one before or the one again before, you know that. Like, it's a classic, it was vintage, a very affordable price, and everyone was wearing that at some point. I have to say some Élizabeth Arden didn't age really good, huh? Let's face it. But white tea for me always been like a classic tea fragrance. Okay, when you spray it, the only thing is that it smells a lot like alcohol, but not in a good way. So I'd say, like, you spray it, you wait a bit. And to be honest, with those kind of fragrances, I tend to wear them more on my clothes, just because, I don't know, I just feel the alcohol smell is a bit strong, so I'm just like, I wear them on my clothes. Other than that, after it dries down to something like just a tea fragrance, very clean, you know, it's like this white bed sheet in the morning. You just cleaned it, huh? You didn't spend the whole night macerating. No. It's more like you just cleansed the bed. And it smells beautiful. Voila, very clean. Anyway, out of the washing machine kind of smell, you know? I love that, actually. And this one has the Mandarin blossom twist, so a little bit more white florals. Mandarin smell like an orange, remove the bitterness, and get something a bit sweet. And it smells like that. So it's like nearly like a cozy, sweet orange type of smell, but very super clean. And honestly, I love that to wear it like when I'm at home, when I want to feel good and cozy. Well, most of the time I'm at home anyway. But this is the kind of fragrance for my everyday basis, like low key, you know, like I'm going to my groceries, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going out, not out, I'm going out during the day for doing whatever, you know, do some photocopies or do some, I don't know, you understood the point. But yeah, I do really like that. I think it's a great clean fragrance, and I'm very surprised by the look of the bottle as well. Very nice. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope, I'm really sorry that today I'm a little bit all over the place. It was, don't know what happened. But anyway, guys, I wish you a lovely day. I will come back proud and proud and what? Proud and that's it. Have a lovely day, guys. And I want to give you a huge thank you to the people that super thanks as well, because you're supporting the channel so much and it's really appreciated. Really appreciated. I'll see you soon. Bye now.
Je t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.